All right, hello. So today we're gonna do a juggling tutorial on balls or bags. I was a lacrosse player, so I've got some lacrosse balls hanging out in the house, but I understand in today's little world that we're living in, we're gonna get a little creative. So, pretty sure everybody has socks, so we're gonna juggle with socks. If you have a ball, preferably that fits in your hand pretty well, that's what we're gonna look for, but if we don't have one, we can always use socks. If socks are a little too big, okay, you can always just take the socks and do one sock to make the object a little smaller, so it might fit in your hands a little better. Anyhow, let's get started. So, just a reminder, when you're juggling ball versus a scarf or a plastic bag as we did earlier, plastic bags, your palms are down and you're releasing at the top. When we're juggling a ball or sock, your palms are going to be up, okay? And they're going to want to stay at your hips, okay? You do not ever want to reach for a ball when you're juggling three, okay? You want to have it come to your hand. So, starting with one, we're going to toss, catch, toss, catch. Remember that we're having the sock come to our hands, keeping our palms up. When we get good with one, then we're going to try two. And this is where I see most of the errors occur, and that's okay. But I want to talk about those just so we can try to do it correctly. So again, all I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to transfer this sock to this hand, this sock to this hand. I like to count 1, 2, and that tells me when to toss. If I don't catch them, that is okay. But that is what we're trying to do, or trying to be able to do to be successful so we can move on to 3. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Now a lot of times I see students, they do not want to toss with their non-dominant hand. This is my non-dominant hand. This is what it looks like when I see students do it incorrectly. Toss, pass, okay? Toss, pass. They're only tossing with one hand, their dominant hand. So we're going to try that again, okay, correctly. What I tell my students is try to start with your non-dominant hand. So I'm going to start with this hand, 1, 2, okay? And we can practice that. It doesn't matter which sock we start with or which hand we start with. When we're working on 2, it's just really working on that toss, toss, catch, catch. All right, another thing, quick note with the 2. Another thing I see a lot is I see students, if they are getting it correctly, that they toss it very short with their non-dominant hand. So it looks like this, okay? So make sure, to help you, stagger your tossing by counting 1, 2. So we're not tossing them together. We don't want to do that. And then make sure that you're at least tossing high enough with your non-dominant hand, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, now let's go to 3. So when we work on 3, we're going to start with 2 socks in one hand. And so I'm going to start with my dominant hand. You always toss the sock or the object that you're tossing with the one that has 2. Now my goal is to try to transfer these 2 socks into this one hand and then this sock into this hand. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. Okay? So I'll show you correctly real quick how we do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And when a student does that, they are juggling. The key though is trying to catch the 3. And so when sometimes students that really struggle with that, I'll have them start on their knees. I'm on my knees, and I'll have them just work on the tossing sequence. So it just goes 1, 2, 3, and they don't catch. And that's completely okay because it's going to get you used to the timing, and then the catching part will come. So just a reminder, if you do get to 3, then we want to try to move to 4. Again, not 4 socks, but 4 tosses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we try 5, and then 6, and so forth. Just to give you a heads up, try not to get discouraged, just like scarves. You will drop them many, many times, and that's okay. I've been juggling for a very long time, and I drop them all the time still. So if I do get any students that have mastered juggling, both scarves and balls, I'll teach you different tricks. We can teach you different ways to juggle as well. So anyhow, let me know if there's anything else I can help you with, and I hope that helped.